think is worth telling because the lessons I learned, as painful and as expensive, more expensive that they were worth sharing. And the next lesson was to do your due diligence, like I should have on the first one, but to really do your due diligence. And just because someone's in your circle doesn't mean that they're the right person.
Right.
Because they might be a wolf in sheep's clothing. So the next mistake was a guy in San Diego market. I was wanting to do flips there because the San Diego market's sexy.
Oh, yeah.
HGTV style stuff. So I'm like, well, I want to break into this market while I'm also doing stuff in Central California. And there were some trusted people within the circle doing deals with one of the guys. And he's like, hey, I got this new construction deal ready to break ground as soon as you buy in. I just want someone to do the deal with. 2 houses next to each other. I'll do one, you do the other. Showed me the numbers. I didn't verify anything. Like I didn't call the architect. I didn't call the engineer. I didn't call the hard money lender who was already set up and ready to fund the whole thing. I didn't call anybody. It's almost embarrassing that I did no due diligence. I just put all my faith and trust because I wanted to do that next deal and make the money that was projected so bad that I was willing to just blindly have faith. And as soon as I bought into that deal for $185,000, a piece of dirt, I quickly found out that it was house of cards. And the architect, the engineer, the hard money lender, none of them had been paid. The money that was tied to my piece of property, money had already been withdrawn on fake receipts. Like it was sick, nasty. It was just bad, criminal stuff. And turns out the house of cards fell really deep for this guy. He ended up having like dozens of lawsuits and millions of dollars he screwed over on people. The short story for me was if I would have made one phone call to the engineer, the architect, the hard money lender, they would have said, oh yeah, this deal isn't good. And I would have saved myself losing $187,000. And at that time was not a good time. I had so much money in my flips and it hurt really bad.
You know, you say it's embarrassing. I have made multiple stupid decisions. The number wasn't the same.
Yeah.
But one simple reference check. One simple phone call.
Yeah.
It's taken me, now 43, took me 43 years to now finally make one more phone call. Just ask.
It's almost too obvious.
Where could this go wrong? Because we're just trusting, especially if it's a referral, right? Like if Dean says this guy's the guy, hey, Dean's a good guy.
Right.
I'm sure this guy's good.
It'll work.
It'll work. Not only will it work, it'll be a slam dunk and nothing can go wrong.
Right.
Took me a really long time, right? So I made some massive blunders in the last few years that, although the numbers don't match up the same, I feel every bit as stupid for making those mistakes.
Yeah.
So I totally get that.
Painful mistake, but it's something I had to learn, I guess.
Yeah. So